Hey, this is Nick at Avochato, and in this video, we're going to go over broadcasts. Broadcast is a one-to-many message where you can target an audience size with a specific message that will go to them individually. So here I'm on the broadcast tab, and we're going to build our first broadcast. Click the new button here, which will take you to the message draft. You can name it, which will be internal for your own record keeping or for your team. And this is where you're going to draft your message. A couple things that are important. Personalization. You can embed different personalization. So if you've populated their first name, for example, it will show up in the messaging. As you draft your message, keep in mind character count. One SMS segment is 160 characters. Additionally, emojis. We recommend avoiding emojis in broadcasts because, as you'll see here, it will limit your character count from 160 down to 70. A couple of other things to note. When you're messaging someone in a broadcast for the first time, you'll want to make sure you include opt-out language. Also, a couple other things that are helpful. Introduce yourself or your business. And additionally, if you haven't received opt-in from another form like a web form or some other, when they've clicked terms and conditions, you want to do so in the messaging directly. Okay, so this is a sample message. We are going to move along the process. There are a number of ways you can add people to a broadcast audience. Very popular is tags. So tags is a way to group different contacts in Avochato, so you could use that as a way to target certain people. You could also do it by certain fields like email or city, state, etc. You could do it individually by number, or you could also upload a CSV spreadsheet straight into this view here, and it'll be your audience. Just keep in mind all the headers need to match as with any import. Phone field needs to be phone, name, and etc. Or you could send it to all contacts, and everyone in your Avochato account will receive this message. Let me just invite one person here individually. Self. So now you see it's populated myself as the audience member. Now I'm going to go on to schedule this message. So you have a few options where you could deliver the message at a later date and time, or you could decide to send it instantly. As you scroll down here, it's important if you've embedded personalization to go through and spot check it to make sure it's pulling in correctly. You see here it has my name. And you could also see the segment count. All right, so I'm going to deliver this instantly. Click broadcast now. And in this case, I've received this message. Now jumping to this view where you can kind of see some statistics. At the top here, you can see any drafts you may have, any queued messages, messages in progress, completed messages, and canceled messages. To the right, you can resend to replied. So anybody who responded can quickly be an audience that you target later. Resend to unreplied, resend to all, or if you've embedded Avo links, resend to anybody who's clicked and engaged with that message. Let me refresh real quick. All right, you can see one person was in the audience, they attempted and delivered one message to one person, and this person has not responded. So these are all clickable, so you could click these links and go directly to that contact. Also, if anybody's texted and stop, you'll see those folks as well. So these are all preset filters from this broadcast. Now you could also click view this one segment broadcast, and this is going to show you if there's any responses or unresponded. You could download those responses quickly via CSV. All the contacts, anybody who responded with stop, anybody, and then the delivery statistics here. Let me click on, if you click one delivered, it'll quickly take you to the conversations panel here, and you could respond to people directly. Now if I jump back here, just want to highlight one quick thing before we go. If you notice any undeliverable messages, there's a number of reasons why this may be. Especially with broadcasting, when you send a message to a lot of people at once, you may see carrier filtering. So the AT&T and Verizons of this world may think that this message is spam. So that may be a reason for undelivered, and there's definitely best practices. We have articles around that, or you could talk to a team member about how to increase deliverability. Additionally, if there's any landlines or numbers out of service, or maybe someone even has their phone off or they're out of the cell network, those all may be reasons why you may get an undelivered message. All right, that is a high-level overview of broadcasts. Thank you.